Capricorn, welcome back to another reading. My name is Gloria. I'm here to do a general reading for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this reading resonates, please give this video a thumbs up. And if I resonate with you as a reader, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all of your love and support, Capricorn. You have the Eight of Cups. So this is somebody who's feeling emotionally unfulfilled. The Queen of Wands. Definitely a contender. Somebody here who will fight to keep their power. Right? Queen of Wands, like her power actually means something to her. So she's working on nurturing her superpower. The Moon. So something could have happened on the night of the full moon or the eclipse where you realize that something here isn't fun for you anymore. You don't get your power from something anymore. All right. I also see something like melting. There's like it's like someone's looking for like scraps, right? Seeing if there's anything left that they can get out of a situation here. So someone's been coming around, could be someone from your past here, and they're like giving you scraps. And Queen of Wands, it's almost like you always try to make the best of with what you've got here. And that's why you're so like beautiful, because like something here that's like broken, like you can fix, like you can heal it. You can fix something that's been broken here with the Eight of Cups and the Moon card. It definitely has to do with someone's emotions. They're emotionally broken. Queen of Wands. And it's like all they have left are their like, you know, their fists, or like their clothes, or their hairstyle, or like a style in which they do something here. It's like a peacock. It's like you have all this beauty and you don't even know it. And with the Queen of Wands, it only shows like when you're like blue. It only shows when you're like sad, because it's like you're trying to make everybody else around you laugh. You're trying to make everybody else around you happy here. Like I feel like if you can't be happy in this situation, at least, you know, other people are having a good time. Right? So you might really enjoy making people laugh. I see the Nine of Cups. It makes me think of like, you know, like laughing therapy. Like it feels really good to like laugh. You've got this Empress and the King of Cups. There's a lot of abundance coming in for you. There's a lot of beauty that's coming out of your giving, right? I feel like you are very selfless at this time, because Like, I feel like you don't want people to focus on you and your emotions. It's almost like, don't look at me. Like you don't want anybody to see you, like, crying or see you taking an extra shot, right? Because, like, somebody here is... Somebody here is, like, fruitful, the Empress. It's like you don't want somebody to see you, like, drinking because, like, you're supposed to be, like, working on yourself. You're supposed to be, like, building something. Maybe you have kids. Maybe you have a family that you need to nurture here. Maybe you need to be, like, a good mom. You need to show that you can produce, you know, good quality here. But it's like with the King of Cups, people don't know that at the end of the day, like, you just go home and you pour yourself a bottle of wine and next thing you know, you're fucking passed out next to a bottle of wine in the morning. I see somebody waking up with, like, a huge hangover and it's like, oh my God, what did I do? With the Empress, I feel like you have to impress somebody. You have to impress someone's mom. King of Cups. It looks like you wear it well. It's almost like, I want to say you wear depression well. Like, you don't look like what you went through. Right? Because the King of Cups, like, you can't see what's going on underneath the surface. He keeps a very serious face. He doesn't want anybody to think that... he doesn't want anybody to question him on where his emotions are, where his heart is here. But I feel like deep down he's really feeling alone and unhappy. Someone here has some really, really deep emotions. It's like... you know that you are this awesome person. You know that you have the potential there, you know, to do great things and expand, make something expand, right? Give someone a family, be a good dad. Like, you want those things in your life, or you want to attract those things in your life. At least you've got a good head on your shoulders here. It looks like there's a little bit of overindulging because somebody here is feeling very sad. Maybe a little lost even, because it's like, I have everything that anybody could ever want, you know, like, I'm the Empress, like, I'm living the life that people only dream of with the Moon card and the Nine of Cups, like I am, like, that person or that girl, you know, like that trend, but the Eight of Cups is like, why do I feel like I'm slowing down? Why don't I feel like I'm that girl? You know, people tell me all the time, you know, you're beautiful, you smell good, like, you're such a good dad, and blah, blah, blah. You don't feel fulfilled emotionally by something, or you don't feel the way that you want to feel in this situation. But nobody asks you questions about it because it's always like, you know, Capricorn, they'll be fine. They're able to take care of themselves, like, you know, and there's no holding you down, like, back or down or telling you what to do. Nobody can tell you what to do like that. It's like, it's hard for people to talk to you, the King of Cups, because you're so emotionally, like, reserved. Right? Only few lucky people know who you are deep down inside. But you seem to be fighting with them, with the Five of Wands. You seem to be in some sort of competition with them. You can't tell them stuff because maybe they've betrayed you in the past, or they tried to, I I don't know, you just don't want someone to get to know you that deep, because if they had that kind of power where, you know, they know how to trigger you and your ego, like, they would take advantage of it. They would take advantage of it. Five of Wands. It looks like you're fighting with the people that love you the most, or, you know you, know what you're capable of, what you're made of. They know your lifestyle. So it's like even if you did tell people like how you were feeling, they'd be like, why? Like, you have everything. What is there to be upset about? And you're like, I'm not upset. I'm not really like anything. I'm just not what I want to, like, doing what I want to be doing. And they're like, well, what do you want to be doing? You're like, I don't know. Like, people simplify things too much when it comes to you. Like, they won't even go, they won't even dive, they won't ask any questions, they won't like get to know you anyways. You're emotionally independent, or at least people think that you are, you know. The Knight of Cups. See, your emotions are like up and down, and sometimes you get into these places where, you know, you romanticize a situation with someone just because they listened to you that one time. And now, you know, someone here is too busy, and you're like, see, that's why I can't trust anybody. Like, it really fucks with your emotions. Like, people don't know that you are like literally like that deep. Like, I mean, not literally, but actually like a very deep person. And to get the emotional side out of you, you know, to get to like your soul space here is, it should be a challenge. The point is that, Capricorn, you do make it a challenge for people to get in there. And then when they do, they just play around. Like, they don't take you seriously. They're just like, they don't understand your outbursts. They don't understand why you're not happy at home. They don't understand why you're not happy with your work. Because I feel like somebody here has it made with the Empress card. A good career, a loving family, right? Great friends, you know, active lifestyle. Right? Maybe you sing a little, maybe you write a little. And it really, there's something about you that is very attractive. You are creative. But I feel like something here is just like for show, to get people to think that you're happy or that you're satisfied. The Queen of Wands, that bitch is hungry. She's hungry. She's thirsty. And she goes back into her well, and she's already, oh, that's why there's like steam and like fog. Because you're burning all of your like fuel trying to you know, impress people with how strong you can be. You burn your fuel out like that. So when you have like any type of like outburst, or when somebody triggers you, it's a fight. It's a fucking fight. And it's like there's no talking. It's just like, I can't believe you would challenge me. Like, somebody here is going to try and like challenge you, and you need to make sure that you're emotionally secure for somebody who's like this, someone here is a little bit too playful, or somebody here is, you know, thinking that you're joking when you're so serious. Like, and you're gonna have to have some sort of like fuel or take a shot after or something, because you're gonna, or some sort of like outlet or something for you to forget about this mad person who might say something that triggers you, like, right? They could say something about like your childhood. Like how you used to be when you used to, you know, date around. Somebody could say that you are dating around too much, that you're like a lover boy, they can't take you seriously. 8 of Cups, they start to get to know you here. 8 of Cups, and you see, and you feel like drained sharing your story with somebody here. You could be sharing your story with a water sign, a Pisces, a Cancer. You shouldn't share it with the Empress, a Libra, and a Taurus, because they're going to try to make you feel like you have to reach their level. And I feel like someone here is, that's the thing that's going to fucking trigger you. Somebody's going to make you feel like, right, they're going to trigger your confidence. Somebody's going to challenge your confidence here. I'm confident I could beat that ass. Oh, excuse me. Baby. Baby. I'm sorry. I'm confident I could whip that ass. Knight of Cups. I definitely see somebody running away with like their tail between their legs. King of Cups. They didn't know how far you could actually take it. They're just playing. But they say the wrong thing here. And you're going to have to like really hold back from taking something too far, because you know that the only reason why it pissed you off that much is because it triggered you for some reason. With the Empress, that's why you can't share drinks with this person. Don't share drinks with this person. Because the Empress is going to try and like one-up you in some sort of way. Like, oh yeah, you have 8 cups. Like, that's cute. Well, I have 9 cups. King of Cups. They're going to try and challenge you. Like, let's see who can drink the King Cup. You know, if you have all that, let's see who's more abundant. Like, that shit's mad. Like, that doesn't make any sense. 5 of Wands. I see a pointless argument, because I feel like your beef isn't with each other. I feel like your beef is with yourself and how you feel about yourself and how you feel about what you're giving back to the world, like what you're doing with your experiences. The 4 of Coins. Somebody here is going to try and like stop you from like feeling yourself, from loving yourself. They're going to try and stop you from loving yourself. Like, oh, you love yourself, but, you know, you love yourself enough to walk away, but you still don't love yourself. You still don't know yourself. With the Queen of Wands is like, and the Moon card, you're like, I'm getting to know myself. At least I'm trying. At least I'm trying to do something here. At least I know what I need to do. At least I know what medicine I need to take to heal myself, to fix myself. You know, Four of Coins. You're like, at least I can change. You're going to be the same forever. Like, with the Two of Wands. And the King of Wands. And I can see this happening with, like, you know, people hanging out with each other here. And it's like a play fight. It's like they start to play fight, but really somebody, like, ends up hurting somebody else's feelings. Or someone has hurt your feelings, and that's why you can't come talk to them. Something here seems like a silly fight. A battle of the ego. I feel like with the Two of Wands here and the King of Wands, I feel like the wands represent, like, passion or the force of life, or, like, you know what I mean? Like, love for something. Maybe love for each other. These could be, like, friends that actually really do care about each other, but they're not communicating because they don't trust each other enough to open up about their insecurities. So the King of Wands is not going to open up about their insecurities because he's too prideful. And the King of Cups doesn't want to open up about their insecurities because like, it means a lot to them. Or that is their biggest insecurity, is that they are insecure. Does that make any sense at all? Is their emotions. They may not be as emotionally secure as the other person. Right? Somebody's still working on their own happiness. And someone's like, well, I found it. I found it. You'll never find it. But actually they didn't. Maybe they're just like married already. Or they already have kids. Or maybe they already have a house. Maybe they've already had, you know, maybe they're already, like, stable in their career. Somebody here is stuck trying to, like, impress people with what they can bring to the table. And it makes them look like they only want to talk to, it makes them look like they only want to talk to people that have money. Like people that are, like, already part of this establishment, you know. People that are cool. They're like, if you want to join us, if you want to be part of our club, you have to, you know, give us your cup. And you're like, no, that's my cup. Like, but that's my cup. And they're like, but you can have so much more. Like, you're going to love it over here. And you're like, no. The Two of Wands. I feel like you guys aren't going to, like, meet up because you aren't willing to be vulnerable to one another. Even though, you know, you guys really need somebody to talk to, or you guys really want someone to talk to here. But they're, like, far away. They don't want to. They don't want to. The Emperor. They don't want to, like, share their, like, knowledge. They don't want to share their wisdom. Someone is afraid that if they meet up with you, if they meet someone that you would get the wrong message, or, you know, like they don't want you to think that they're still open to some sort of like relationship with you. But they do want to share and like continue to make memories with you, because you're still like someone's mom. Like they don't want to leave you out. But they also don't want to let you in. Oh my God. And I feel like the only way for you to, you know, move past this point is by being honest with your emotions and how somebody makes you feel when they, you know, try to act like they're like better than you, or you don't fit in with their group, or you don't fit in with their club. Like you need to tell people how that makes you feel. And you also need to tell them that like you're trying to be the best person that you can be. You're trying. All you can do is try. I feel like people would be more understanding as to why you don't talk about certain things as well. Like, now that you've had this argument, this fight or whatever, now somebody here knows, you know, not to go there anymore. Not to try it with you anymore. Don't ask me about that. You know how I feel about that. Don't ask me about that. The Four of Coins. They're not going to do it. Not unless they knock, right? Don't come in unless you knock, right? And now every time somebody goes over to your house, they make sure they knock on the door before they walk in, because they don't know who's on the other side today. They don't know what part of Capricorn woke up on what side of the bed this morning, so. But I love how you can be like real. Like God is asking you to be super authentic here. And the more open you are, the more you'll be able to attract to you and bring into your world. You know, your ego won't trigger you as much here, because everybody knows that that's your trigger, so don't mess with it. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. All right, I'm out of here. Hopefully I'll see you all in your next video, Capricorn.